What's good, people? Agent Juice reporting for duty. Today's drawing inspiration video is going to be me being a bit late on a trend because I'm a square. It came to my attention a couple of weeks ago that it was the official 50th anniversary week of Scooby-Doo. But because I was busy and lazy at the same time, I wasn't able to get on the bandwagon in time to throw my hat in the fan art ring. So I decided to make it up in today's video by drawing my favorite character in Scooby-Doo, Velma Dinkly. Now, for this picture, I didn't want to just draw any old boring fan art of Velma. I wanted to spice things up, do something different, a bit unexpected and a bit funny. You know, something worthy of a 50th anniversary picture. But what's to do? Well, I was thinking on it and I had a funny idea. Do any of you remember that timeless art of seduction photo shoot that George Costanza does on that one episode of Seinfeld?
Well, you know, you got some real strong pecs, but it's hard to tell under that t-shirt.
You want me to take it off?
Well, I don't know. It's up to you.
Do you think it would be better if I did?
It might be. I mean, whatever you want. Come on. Yeah. Come on, George. That's it. Come on, give it to me. Come on, work it. Work it. Oh, yeah. Own it. Own it. Yeah, be a man.
Yeah, I thought to myself, why not do it with Velma? She has, after all, mastered the timeless art of seduction. So yeah, that's the inspiration for today's particular picture. Now, Scooby-Doo has been a part of my life for all my life, but it was never a show I truly loved to watch. It was just always kind of there. Don't get me wrong, I never hated Scooby-Doo, but I never loved it either. But there was one thing I did love about Scooby-Doo, and that was Velma. Yes, like everyone and their mother on the planet, I had a crush on Velma. And I have often wondered why everyone gravitated toward Velma over Daphne when Daphne was the one portrayed as more traditionally attractive. Now, people can go on and on about Velma's personality being more engaging, or that she's smarter, or that she's the one who really does all the heavy lifting when it comes to solving clues on each case. But I believe the main reason why people like Velma over Daphne is that she seems more approachable than Daphne, and thus more of an achievable relationship. Because, let's be honest, the stereotypical fan of Scooby-Doo, or fans of cartoons in general for that matter, aren't traditionally seen as popular kids or jocks or, you know, anyone who would have no trouble attracting the likes of a girl like Daphne. No, we are the nerds, the losers, the outcasts who had a better chance with Velma than Daphne. But that's not to knock Velma, not in the slightest, no. After all, I am a man of substance, and dorky chicks like her turn me on too. In a strange way, I think this phenomenon is also why, when the Teen Titans cartoon first came out in the early 2000s, Raven tended to be the more popular pick for cartoon crushes over Starfire. That whole goth thing was more nerd-friendly and had a more of an appeal than the traditional bubbly, outgoing personality of Starfire. You know, food for thought. And besides, as time went on, those of us who chose the superior choice of Velma learned that we chose wisely for various reasons. Anyway, let's get back on topic, shall we? Velma as a character is someone I wish to draw inspiration from. And even though I wasn't a huge fan of the show, Scooby-Doo itself is still something I also want to draw inspiration from. In the case of the show itself, I wish to draw inspiration from its timelessness. There is no doubt in anyone's mind that Scooby-Doo has endured the test of time. It truly is a story that can be adapted in just about any modern day setting. And if you know me, you know I'm big on timelessness, because timeless stories live on and on. They can be told again and again in different generations going through different unique circumstances and still ring true to the little hearts and minds of the audience. For Velma, it's more than just wanting to also make characters that are clever, self-sufficient, and engaging. Velma, too, is a timeless person. Velma is someone who has fit many molds in her many incarnations beyond just being the smart one of the group. She's been the quiet, shy nerd, she's been the level-headed thinker, and she even had a stint as the bitter sass queen during the Mystery Inc. series.
Someone in this room is a big fat insecure know-it-all, but only the truly smartest member of your party can figure out this trap and escape to live. Good luck.
Big fat insecure know-it-all?
Who's that?
Oh, come on. I wouldn't exactly describe myself as big or fat or insecure, am I? Why aren't you two supportively agreeing with me?
And what's funny is that despite that character range, she still reads as undeniably Velma each time. In fact, another strange moment that still somehow reads as plausible for Velma is that one gag crossover thing they did on Cartoon Network where like Velma dates Johnny Bravo and somehow it strangely works. It's kind of hard to describe, but I could totally buy Velma doing it. And in fact, now that I'm remembering it now, they even had an episode of Johnny Bravo where he teams up with the Scooby-Doo gang, and the whole time Velma's like super into him, even though he's more interested in Daphne. And again, it's strange, but it's still somehow something I could see Velma doing. You know, I hope one day I can create a character that has the personality and wide range of strange personality quirks that Velma has demonstrated over the years. It really does make for a great and timeless and juicy character. So happy 50th anniversary, Scooby-Doo gang, and happy 50th anniversary to you too, Velma. And with that last thought, I do believe I'll go ahead and wrap it up for today. So, if you people like what you see and you want to see more, go ahead and do me a favor and give those like, subscribe, and notification bell buttons a right good lashing if you enjoy my content and wish to see more of it. And also, you know, it helps the channel out in the algorithm, so there is that. Also, feel free to comment below and let me know what you think. I always like to hear from you good people about what you have to say about the video, or any requests you may have for future content. In addition, if you wish to follow me elsewhere, go ahead and hit up my social media links that I usually put in the description box down below. And with all that said, I thank you for spending this time with me. I hope you all stick around, and until next time, deuces.